Hi and welcome to Lippy Presents Ghost News Network. Today is our paranormal news, and we have this article that comes from Coast to Coast, and the article is Possessed Man Drives Car into Church. A Spanish man who believed that he was possessed by a demon drove his car into a church to escape the dark forces. The bizarre incident reportedly occurred early Wednesday morning. This article was posted on January 9th. At the San Juan Evangelista Church in the city of Sonseca. According to local police, the unnamed man was initially spotted ramming his Jeep into the front entrance of the building, which drew concern from onlookers. Imagine that. However, when bystanders asked if he needed help, the man simply dismissed the Good Samaritans and resumed smashing the doors with his car until they finally burst open. He then proceeded to drive his Jeep all the way down the center aisle of the church, damaging several benches along the way. The vehicle ultimately came to a rest right in front of the altar, which is where the man was found when authorities arrived. When questioned as to the motive for his brazen break-in, the distressed man told police that he was possessed and that the only place to find refuge from the demons was at the altar of the church. Unfortunately, he apparently did not explain why he just didn't walk into the building in search of a spiritual aid. The man was subsequently taken to a nearby hospital to treat injuries that he suffered during the proverbial drive-through exorcism attempt, and to be tested for drugs or alcohol, which may wind up being revealed as the true cause of this perceived possession.
I could have seen this guy in a lot of trouble. He could have spent 70 grand and gotten that demon out of him, no problem.
Got one word for that. Lewds. Lewds. Yeah, people drive through buildings all the time.
Yeah.
I can mention any names.
But people drive through buildings all the time.
You know who you are. I have enough respect to not mention your name. If you can't laugh about it now, when can you? Shit happens. Damn. Yeah, just why not just walk into the church? You gotta drive.
There was urgency behind it.
Yeah, it's called drive.
Clearly, as you bang, reverse, bang, and reverse.
Now hold on. We've been there. We've heard this happen before. Bang, reverse, and they would try to break an ATM machine. You know, is there a thing where they hold that all the money and stuff close to the front door?
Oh, the donation box.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Another Gettysburg incident. Shit.
I mean, you get caught there, you're going to say whatever you can say.
Especially at church. I mean, that makes sense.
Especially if he's under the
I mean,
influence.
maybe he's got something going on that's psychiatric
He
issues.
should have done a psyche eval while he was there. Nope.
Didn't they do a psych eval?
The article says when he was taken away, he was being tested for drugs and alcohol and other things like
They
that.
should also, if he
I'm
comes back clean.
sure he's going to be sitting down and talking to some kind of counselor or something. I'm sure.
I mean, if he's found clean, then the next step would be psychiatric.
Yeah.
And if he's clean on that end, yeah.
He did the right thing.
He could have got out and walked in, but
Didn't sound like the building was locked.
Sturdy doors though, that.
Yeah.
Keep backing up.
it's a church.
That's wild. I don't know.
Comments on this
I don't
one,
know.
guys?
This is. I want to follow up on this one
I
at some
definitely
point.
want to know more about that. Yeah.
And see what happens. I'm curious because this is a fairly recent article.
When did it happen?
January 9th. Was when the article was written. It doesn't say the date that the event happened. Yeah.
Just within probably.
Yeah, it's less than a month away. It's got to be within a new year. So I'd like to think that when they follow up, they find everything's okay with him, and maybe gives you a little bit more base for it possibly being paranormal.
Yeah.
But at the moment, as sane people, we assume Occam's razor is what it is. We assume that it's something natural first. Lewds, definitely lewds. Because, all of a sudden those are back.
Somebody's got to ask him somewhere.
I guess just put it in a little perspective, like what made me think it was the scene from The Exorcism of Emily Rose, when she first is under attack from the demonic and she's freaking out, she's running through the streets and she's seeing all these terrifying things. She's clearly not in her right mind. She winds up running into a church and, getting all twisty and whatnot in there. But if there's any kind of reality to that, if this guy's driving his car and he's seeing these things, his reaction is just get to that church and get in that church as quick as possible, or this thing's gonna take my soul.
These bystanders are knocking, and they don't look like bystanders to
Yeah.
him.
Demons are clawing in. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting stuff. We're going to follow up on this. We're going to see if I can find out any more information, and we'll follow up on it in a future episode. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section below. And if you haven't yet, you can give this video a like, share, and subscribe. You can also click the little notification bell to know when all of our content is uploaded to YouTube. So thank you guys again for joining us on this latest edition of Ghost News Network. And until next time, take care, guys.